Here's Chicharito. Well, there'll be an inquest there, wouldn't there, if he'd have scored. Gibson. Well, that is one of the major parts of his game. The Republic of Ireland international. By Valencia. Guerra. Now Gibson! Well, that's the best moment of quality in the match. Driving on, but Broadfoot.
Oh no, that's all it won't. Oh no. Something looked bad there, I tell you.
Gibson! Every now and then.
But that's been it, isn't it? It's every now and then it's been this. It's been square, Gibson, set and hit.
And wriggled out of his corner. But Carrick gave it back to Pablo! Who mercifully for Manchester United, in particular for Michael Carrick, fired over. Aimed in at Soldado, who caught under a header in front of an absolutely empty net. Did Van der Sar get a touch?
Van der Sar got away with it. I'm not sure he got a touch.
Pablo. First real threat of the second half. Signal for Berbatov, who's away from his man now. Dimitar Berbatov! Throws down by... Which is sliced by Fletcher and won by Soldado. Falling as he volleyed. Gone wide of him to pull a man away, and Mata has picked out Pablo. And Ferdinand squeezed it away from in front of Van der Sar.
I think he should have done better, Pablo, Peter, because I think he allowed Nani the chance.
Decent drive. Stinging the palms of Edwin van der Sar. That is an impact substitute. That's a really good delivery. Oh, against the post. Had the back stick from Hernandez. He's stretching. With Nani looking to serve them. And here is Makeda. And here is Hernandez! Manchester United have stolen it! Chicharito! It is smash and grab at the Mestalla. And finally, 5 minutes from the end of their second game, United have their Champions League campaign up and running. I just think it's
Anderson trying to thread it through for Makeda. The angle was tight. Ivankov, having made the save, will be expected to cover plenty of ground with potentially little reward playing on the counter-attack. Here's Nani now for United. What a start! A breathtaking finish from Nani. And just for a moment, some respite to the Rooney saga with a goal of genuine quality. Nani with the corner. Vidic with a header which goes wide. A good driven ball in towards that near post. And Vankov's handling had to be assured. One of those players who might make that chance. Here's Nani on his right foot this time. He's beaten Ivankov with his left tonight, but headed into too central position too. The corner comes in, it's bundled just wide. Vidic goes route one this time. Hernandez, first touch wasn't great. His second touch was almost magnificent.
Vediamo se ci pensa Scholes, ci pensa in effetti Scholes, Obertan, ancora Scholes, davanti a Ikovic, Scholes! Ma c'è il fallo di mano secondo l'arbitro. Non protesta Scholes, e Stark sorride evidentemente. Park, tocca malissimo Park, qui però la palla diventa buona per Carrick che riapre per Fletcher, la battuta di Fletcher, il Manchester è in vantaggio al terzo minuto del secondo tempo. Bellissima azione dei Red Devils con Fletcher che nel primo tempo aveva avuto una buona chance e questa volta non ha fallito per quello che fra l'altro diventa partito Park dentro per Obertan. Obertan si libera, prova, gran gol di Obertan ed è la rete del 2-0 per il Manchester che ragionevolmente congela il match. Sigilla così una bella partita Gabriele Obertan e firma fra l'altro il suo primo gol in assoluto in Champions League e può essere soddisfatto. Ferguson, sono stati, intanto attenzione a Bebé che viene fermato Tenta poi l'azione Scholes dal limite dentro, ancora a cercare Bebé, la sua battuta, il gol del 3-0 per il Manchester. E anche Bebé, il ragazzo uscito tornei in strada e che sta vivendo una fiaba qui al Manchester United, si iscrive a referto. Diventa oramai una scampagnata quella del Manchester.
It's quite appreciating the defensive work that's going on. Fabio, up goes Rennie, hits the bar.
Well, terrific work now coming from either United fullback. This is a great...
Now Naismith, and now Miller. Going all the way now. So a couple of players to cut it back to. The angle was against Kenny Miller. It's Rooney. Well, he's again just wide of the mark, but you do feel strikers trying to work together, and they've got Carrick joining in. McGregor saves. Good play, and Foster's up there to give it a nudge, and Naismith. He kept going. Here's Berbatov round the outside of Broadfoot. Good stop by McGregor. And goalkeepers at both ends now having to do much more work than they did in the first. And Fabio's made a fantastic run.
Penalty.
And a penalty's been given after McGregor made the save. Here comes Rooney, and he delivers for Manchester United, and very much for himself. Some of the frustration and pain of the last few weeks written all over his face, written all over that celebration. That was
Anderson. Rooney, neat return. Anderson's away here, onside, and it's a weak finish. Terrific run from Rooney. Aim beyond Berbatov for Park! Blocked almost inadvertently by the keeper. Carrick's lost out here to Chori Dominguez, who has Pablo Hernandez up alongside here. Hernandez scores! Manchester United stung at Old Trafford, and the concession of their first Champions League goal this season, courtesy of an error. Fabio wide of him. Rooney's come inside and hit one, and hit the bar, and Nani has scraped it wide. Well, there is how you remember him. Are we seeing tonight? And now Park. Decent hit, very good block. Anderson! Of all the men in all the places, Anderson doubles his Manchester United career goals tally, and in so doing, possibly snatches the point. Flashed in by Nani, came to Fletcher! And Gomez saw that late and reacted well.
You're right, spot on.
Here, feeding it in for Brandao. Making a dash from the penalty spot. Ayu's take! Threatened Van der Sar's near post.
That's going in.
Take from Kabore. And Ayew! And Brandao couldn't get there.
Listen,
Could come to Patrice Evra here, who sets it up for Berbatov to drive one over the top. But Mbia backtracking. It's Dimitar Berbatov and Nani. Mondonda had it read.
do you know, it got a little nick on.
Quits. To some extent, each has got what it came for. No away goal.
Delightful pass out to Giggs. Chicharito in the area, and Rooney, who started this move. Rooney, Chicharito! Chicharito puts his name up in lights above Old Trafford. Perfect start for United. Within 5 minutes, they lead 1-0.
Well, the French defence stood thinking he was offside. You'd need to have another look at that one. It was great play by Rooney, wasn't it? Great ball.
Shearu!
Oh, straight into the goalkeeper's hands. He's got down well for that, the goalkeeper.
Finds Giggs. Onside. Low ball. Chicharito! Cometh the hour. Cometh the man. Two from Chicharito, and surely now United heading for the Champions League quarter-finals.
Well, that's great play between Ryan Giggs and Valencia, isn't it? And we know Valencia, when he gets it down the line, he's always looking for somebody to pass it to.
And again it comes. Awkward one, off the line. Did it cross the line?
No.
Linesman had a great view.
He's not given it. Looked to me as if it was over the line.
The referee's given it, but the linesman hasn't given it.
How's the linesman given it?
I thought Paul Scholes got it off the line. That's it. United are through to the quarter-finals of the Champions League for the again. Now Frank Lampard. He spotted Essien. And now Drogba. Drogba! Great save. Well played, Van der Sar. Because Drogba really struck that well.
Oh, he hit that.
Giggs. Great touch from Ryan Giggs. Pulls it back. Here's the chance. There's the goal. Wayne Rooney at Stamford Bridge again. Manchester United have a valuable away goal. They strike first in this tie. Chelsea 0, United 1.
Well, watch this ball from Carrick. Look at the space Giggs has got over there. And his first touch takes him past the defender. And he knows exactly where Wayne Rooney is.
Didier Drogba. So powerful, Drogba. Does really well. Dangerous ball in! Off the post! Off the line! How on earth have Manchester United got away with that? Brilliant defending from Patrice Evra. Outstanding.
I think he got the break there as well, Drogba, for the shot at goal. But how did that stay out?
A man down again. Nani. Chicharito! Oh, crucial touch from Czech. Crucial touch. Singwa. Torres is there. That's a terrific save. Absolutely magnificent.
Full stretch. Good save.
Full time in the game, half time in the tie, and Manchester United have won it. Certainly Chelsea look a threat in the early stages from Malouda. He's gone a long way. Lampard! Should have scored.
Yeah, that was a great chance.
Should have scored.
That was a great chance.
And we just do headers. Now Rooney. Oh, that's a terrific ball in. Flags up. Flags up for offside. Chicharito.
Who's offside? I'm not so sure he is.
Wow.
I'm not so sure he is.
What a cross from Wayne Rooney. O'Shea. Plays in Ryan Giggs. Giggs. Great ball in. United score. It's Chicharito. He guarantees goals. And he's got a big one now. Quarter-final, second leg, United in command, 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate. Cole's ball in, looking for Lampard. And that's a right-footed effort from Malouda. Does he line up the shot? He does have a go!
Oh.
Good save.
Good save by the goalkeeper. That's an awkward ball as well. It's bouncing in front of him. Good. Lucky.
Essien gets there. He's looking for Drogba through the middle. Drogba is onside. Drogba scores! And Chelsea are back in it. They are within one goal of knocking United out. Drogba scores. It's 1-1 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate.
Well, he wasn't offside, that's for sure.
Giggs. Park! What a chance! That'll do it! Ji-Sung Park, the man for the big occasion, sends United through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. 2-1 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate.
Well, what a great response that is.
Referee looks at his watch. United march into the semi-finals of the Champions League. Another
against Rooney by Giggs. That wasn't part of the planning. And Van der Sar in the end. And trying to outwit Neuer straight away.
Yeah, nicely, this is what you expect. United.
Group game of the Champions League against Rangers. He's found Hernandez. Hernandez is in this time. It's always a surprise when he doesn't hit the target. A surprise to himself. Walked down by Vidic. And Giggs! And Neuer kept it out. And Schalke were looking vulnerable then. Now Hernandez goes to goal. Neuer makes another save. And it comes out for Park. And for Giggs. And for Park, who couldn't have expected coming back at him, with Ryan Giggs wildly miscued. But again, you can sense the anxiety from Park. Rooney, and now Giggs, and again Neuer. Champions League games for them. And Neuer is that barrier again. Evra making his run.
A nice ball whipped to Evra with pace.
Giggs. Hernandez is given offside. This time it goes in. But the flag was up before Hernandez got the ball under control. Rooney.
Slides it through, and this time Ryan Giggs, who's had a succession of chances, gets the better of Neuer. And Manchester United get the lead that they thoroughly deserve. Well, Hernandez has got there, and it's Rooney. It must be two, it is. And this famous stadium with a roof, well, that roof is falling in on Schalke, and Manchester United will think it's not before time. But once they've got one, the next one comes along straight away. That was a really good hit by the sub. Has been Alec Ferguson's Manchester United. They're heading surely for Wembley in the final.
Farfan. Shots on for him. Wasn't a million miles away. I don't think Edwin van der Sar is
better off just running with it, Clive, because he's a liability passing it.
Gibson to Valencia. That'll ease one or two nerves. Antonio Valencia gives Manchester United a lead on the night and a comprehensive lead in the time. Anderson into the path of Valencia. It'll come for Gibson, and Neuer makes a mistake, and Manchester United are 2 up. Even he is human. Hit with gusto by Darren Gibson. But the keeper who defied Manchester United single-handedly a week ago was unable to keep it out. And Uchida with a cross. Raul tried to reach it, it'll come for Gerardo. A goal for Schalke. Hit with feeling by Jose Manuel Gerardo. 2-1 on the night. Too little, too late. Anderson! That's a terrific save by Neuer. Fingertips of that. That was the Neuer we saw in the first leg.
That's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper because it's curling away.
He's got two in support here, Nani. It's pulled back to Anderson. Good recovery by Uchida. Still Anderson. It's in. Three for Manchester United. The victory is complete. Anderson slides the ball past Emmanuel Neuer, who just hasn't looked quite. Berbatov is onside here. Anderson waits. Anderson scores. Anderson doubles his career total for Manchester United in the space of a few minutes. And they're going to the final in style. They'll need to find some style to beat Barcelona, that's for sure. Stop that, it's a good save by Van der Sar, and Huntelaar is offside. Don't count. What a good... Manchester United come to the party. It will be a reunion. The class of 2009. It's the biggest occasion yet under the Wembley Arch. The home of English football playing host to probably the biggest football match played on the planet this year. A worldwide television audience of around 160 million watching the entrance of Barcelona and Manchester United. More red and white than scarlet and blue inside Wembley. United's allocation of 25,000 tickets, swollen by a home market and a very busy black market.
Right hand side, Barcelona often plays on the left with Pedro down here on the right, but they will switch, I think, at various points.
Stand forward by Carrick. The flag is up against Hernandez, who was bright as a button again.
A nice first time pass as well from Michael Carrick, who might feel he's got something to prove.
Long towards Rooney, Mascherano in trouble, Valdez committed, only just got there in time.
I think we've all wondered, Clive, about Javier Mascherano playing as the centre half. He'll have his hands full tonight against...
Been showing signs of doing that now, Barcelona.
Messi working with Villa. And the challenge by Ferdinand. Looks as though it might have played back off clear for a goal kick.
Now Xavi clipped in towards Pedro. Well, he got in front of Ferdinand. stole into a goal-scoring position, but couldn't convert.
Yep, big chance for Pedro.
David Villa. He goes for goal, it's just wide. But Barcelona have both of them. Slipped into Villa. It's a good shot. Desar just managed to get everything behind it. 2 attempts on goal in as many minutes from David Villa.
Yep, and all the intricate.
Well, not get as far as they would have wanted. And now it's Messi, and its problems was one-on-one with Ferdinand, but he couldn't take advantage of it.
Oh, good. Xavi. Slipped through, chance for Pedro! Breakthrough for Barcelona. It has been coming. Pedro Rodriguez. And Manchester United are going to have to come from behind if they're to win the Champions League tonight.
It's too easy. When those passes aren't that quick or that slick, there's just too much room there afforded to top players, and Pedro...
Messi just got there first. He was caught by Giggs.
Rooney. Kicked in towards Giggs, who's onside. And Wayne Rooney!
Oh, yeah.
The best moment yet in the mercurial career of Wayne Rooney. He has never scored a more important goal than that. He may never score a more important goal. 1-1.
Absolutely out of nothing. But again, 2 or 3 little good passes. We know Barca like to press. Rooney does great here. Oh, that's very...
Barcelona to get it back again. Get it back to Messi. Xavi, a touch and hit. Well, not a hit, a bit of a clip at the end.
Just off balance there. Barcelona.
Manchester United. Here's Iniesta. Lasted there. Van der Sar had a good view of it. Xavi plays it into Busquets. Oh, it's such a good idea. Just beyond Pedro. Manchester United didn't see it coming.
If they can get enough of the ball.
Messi has slipped away from Vidic. Carrick chasing him. Still Lionel Messi. Now David Villa. Now Lionel Messi. And how he failed to connect with that, I'm not altogether sure. Michael Carrick may have had something to do with it.
Brilliant counter-attacking play from Messi. That ball inside Evra as usual then.
Xavi. And Piqué coming in. Actually, combined with Nemanja Vidic.
This has got in behind them. Dani Alves comes out as far as Messi. Headed away by Evra. Critical save there by Edwin van der Sar. They were... Messi. Oh, fabulous. Inevitable. The latest in a long, long line of headline goals from the world's greatest footballer. He is a phenomenon. For the 53rd time this season, Lionel Messi scores for Barcelona.
At the Bernabeu Club, I witnessed
touching distance.
They have conceded 2, the first 2 away from Old Trafford in their Champions League campaign this season.
Well, they came back before, a goal out of nothing. They do lose though, of course, this one. Giggs' his passing ability from the middle of the park. Alves claiming he got the ball.
The card is coming out now. Well, he got there as quick as he could, Michael Carrick, but it wasn't quick enough.
Another European Cup. Iniesta into Messi. Van der Sar got everything behind that. A little hesitantly, but Vidic was alert.
Good work again from Messi. It's quality play once more. Van der Sar died.
It's a lovely ball by Iniesta. There's Dani Alves. Cleared away by Fabio.
Forward again here. Xavi! It's a good save from Van der Sar. Good height, but good agile dive.
On the attack for Barcelona, all went to the near post, but now it breaks their way again, and Messi's way, and that means problems for Manchester United. Lucky to get it back. Here's Pedro. Can't find room for the shot. Iniesta does! Again, that's that area where they're peppering away at Edwin van der Sar.
Spherical thing to him. Fantastic from Messi again, and again. Nani made a challenge. Carrickton is up. Busquets though. Villa! Champion football from Barcelona. David Villa, Spain's leading international goal scorer, scores the most important goal of his club career. And Manchester United need a Nou Camp miracle now. They gave the ball to Barcelona, he'll be furious about that. But you've got to admire the skill in the finish.
You can have the best laid plans, Clive, to try and deal with these guys, but sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and admire what you're up against and just admit.
Here's Giggs. And Rooney, he tries to curl one a la David Villa.
It's all or nothing, so they're going to have to commit men forward.
The thrashing at Wembley. Xavi trying to go through himself rather than return it to Messi, who not stopped running in case. To Kasai, the referee is just letting Barcelona break. Giggs was convinced, but here's Nani skipping Abidal. Still Nani, it's wide.
He's on for, get the ball out to him. That's really the first time he's been able to go at his man. United do. They'll never give up the fight. It seems an impossible fight.
Barcelona don't need it. It would be just like them to supply it. Needs to get a touch of the ball, and
the cream has come to the top. Barcelona are champions of Europe again. The best of their era, maybe the best of all.
To lift the European Cup for Barcelona. It's typical of the club. They have won it by beating English clubs before. They have won it in England before. Now they've done both on the same day.